Hi there, I'm Elton.
I'm Aline.
And this is o Trem da Roça. On this video we're going to show you how we're going to start our kale production. We're gonna grow some kale here. This is something like market garden kind of thing that we never thought we would do, but it is what's predominant here in our region, this market garden kind of plants. And kale is something that we love here. We eat all the time at home, and we started thinking maybe this is the right thing for us. So we're gonna start with our seedlings here that we have in the farm and start producing some. We are here, this is our backyard, kind of backyard, side yard kind of thing. This is a place we're used to plant things that are like just for us, just things that we like to eat, that we like to keep near us. So we have some kale here, we have some ginseng, that is a medicinal plant, we have some arrowroot too planted here, and
Coffee.
yeah, and we have our coffee trees too. So if you don't know, these trees around us here, they are coffee trees. So this little fruit, they get ripened, and then we dry them and roast them and grind them, and then you have the coffee powder we all know. So this is right next to our house. Our house is right behind us here, and this is where we're going to start our production because it's near home. It's something we can take care of very easily, and we have irrigation here ready to work on. Let's see, so our goal with this kale, so kale in Brazil is usually eaten, people cut it very thinly and then we stir fry it, and that's it. That's how people like kale in Brazil. And we're going to sell it like ready for you to put it on the pan, and we're gonna cut it and bag them, and that's the idea of our product with this kale. We have here the tool that we're gonna use for our beds. So we call this pé de galinha, or chicken foot in English. It has a level on it, which is going to tell us where our bed should be located. So we're gonna move the chicken foot from one place to another, and with that I'm going to be able to know exactly where the ground is level. And our goal by planting level like that is that we're able to hold water on the so this is Bilbo, our dog. So with that we're gonna be able to hold water and also stop our fertilizers from dissolving into the water and going down the hill. So with these, another thing that is very important, after we mark it, we're gonna come with our fertilizers, which is going to be chicken manure and pig manure, and we're gonna also add some lime on the land to correct the pH of the land and to bring magnesium too. And then I'm gonna come and work it with the hoe, bringing the dirt and creating our bed. And then when I create the bed, on the upside of the bed, that's where we're gonna start composting. So we're gonna bring material to this dip on the land, where this material is going to decompose. So some worms are going to come, insects are going to come, and they're going to start decomposing that and creating our own fertilizer. We don't believe in having a farm without any possibility of fertilizers and buying fertilizers, but we believe in getting there. So we don't want to start and lose crops because we don't have enough nitrogen or we don't have enough potassium. So, but that's something we want to do, and we think with process and working the land, it's going to get there one day. So we're going to work these beds and create some compost there, and in the future we're gonna change the bed and we're gonna use that compost for the kale. So working these beds with the hole, I'm gonna introduce some bacteria too. So it's Bacillus subtilis and Azospirillum brasiliensis. So those two bacteria, one works with phosphorus, which is Bacillus subtilis, and it also helps with the competition with other bacteria. And also Azospirillus brasiliensis, it helps fixate nitrogen on the soil. So it's going to bring this nitrogen from the air. It's gonna put it in the ground for our kale to grow, and that's what we're going to do. We're also going to introduce a fungus which is called trichoderma. This fungus is going to come, so it fights over the other fungus that we don't want. So that's the goal that we have with the trichoderma. It's going to kind of dominate the place, and this way we're not gonna have as many problems as we would with fungus. Well, with these, our beds are done, and we are ready to transplant our seedlings. They are gonna come from our own kale here. I know this kale is not the best kale for like a market garden, but it's free, and we are starting these like we don't want to do these as a big project. It's a small project that we want to work gradually. So we're going to start with only our kale, and in the future, maybe depending on what happens, whatever the market wants, we're going to start changing and shifting for a more common kale that we have here. There is this butter kale that people like in Brazil. That is the most common one in the supermarkets. It's not as good as the one that we have, but people like it. And it grows bigger leaves, so maybe one day we're gonna move to those, and we never know. Maybe whatever the future brings, that's what we're gonna do.
Oh!
Whatever the future brings, that's what we're gonna do. We're not doing a big project. It's a small project that we can manage on our backyard, and this one is going to be certified organic, that we're getting our certification ready, and that's it. That's pretty much it. There's nothing hard about kale. And so farming kale was something natural that happened for us. There is a program happening here in the town that called our attention. So this may be an opportunity for something that we never thought about doing, and we're happy that something like this is happening. It's always good to do something different. Farming kale, as I said, is something very natural for us. I've always had kale at home, even when I lived in the city. With Aline, it's the same. When she was a child, they had the plant at home. It's very normal for us. So that's what we're going to do. And now that everything is at our hands, let's do it. And that's how we're gonna do it. All right?
All right.
Thank you very much for watching.
Thank you.
Thank you for your comments. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for subscribing to our channel. And I'm really happy you're here. And I'll see you next time. Bye.
See you.
Oi, com essa barriga branca. Ai, que barriga branca da teta do pai.